the gardener is going green.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
Well, hey folks, welcome back. Gardener here. I thought I'd do a little unboxing today. But yeah, this is the KM 130R, the KMA 130R. I have just the KM 91R Combi. It's a Combi system. And so that system runs multiple attachments. And I've already got, the extension pole saw attachment, the extension power shears attachment, and that sort of thing. So, but this electric unit, you can just, you can operate all of the equipment that you already have, all of the attachments. So, we'll see what we have in the box here. Of course, we've got the owner's manual. We'll hold on to that. Looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of assembly as far as the hand grip. It's packaged very nicely. Look at this beautiful unit. Okay, well there you go folks. That's the KMA 130R. They do have the KMA 135R, which takes the battery in the unit. And I looked at that, and I decided against it because it makes this part of the unit much larger. The battery is most of the weight. I mean, the batteries are the AP series. You got the AP300, AP300S, or the AP500, which the 500 is hard to come by. But I purchased two of the AP300S series batteries. But yeah, that's the thing is the battery does not go on board on this piece of equipment. It's going to make the equipment much lighter and easier to use. This is the battery. It's a battery bag. It's a battery carrying bag. Again, we will be reading all the instructions. Don't need that. This is what the battery goes in, and this is what carries the battery. Okay, and this is the, it's called the umbilical cord, and this is going to plug into the unit. Okay, we've got the charger. This is a AL500 series charger. This is a high-speed charger, so 30 to 45 minutes, 0 to fully charged. Press the button on the front of the battery. You got the green LED lights. There's 4 bars. So what it'll tell you, every bar that it goes down, of course, run time, we're going to have to test it in the field, folks. It's going to be a learning curve to see whether or not we're going to be able to do what we do with the batteries as opposed to the gas. So going to have to get back on the runtime. You know, I mean, there's lots of specs out there that tell you it's supposed to run this amount, but it all depends on, you know, just what you're cutting and that sort of thing. But yeah, this AP series battery, this is going to go into this pouch. You hear a little beep, that means it's in. Turn it on, you got 4 bars. The umbilical's plugged in. On the handle, of course, you've got your settings. You've got first setting, second setting, third setting. These are your power settings. So it all depends on what piece of equipment you're using, what kind of power you're going to need. If you're using the extension power shears and you're cutting through larger branches, you know, it's hard to say if you'll need you know, the first setting, the second setting, or the third setting. I imagine if you have the line trimmer attachment, this here is the line trimmer attachment, and again, this is an attempt to do away with our gas-powered line trimmer. I've got an Echo gas-powered line trimmer. All of the gas-powered equipment, you know, it takes spark plugs and air filters and you know, mixed oil and gas, and it's a lot of maintenance involved and a lot of you know, wear and tear and runtime. But you know, of course, you want to save these little black caps that go on the end of your attachments for the combi system. And when you're finished with an attachment, always put that cap back, and that will keep any kind of dirt or debris out of the end of the mechanism, and you know, keep it nice and clean and in working order, and also will help keep this little plastic tab, which is a locking mechanism, from breaking off and shearing off, because that can be a problem. These can get sheared off and then it's not going to operate correctly. Yeah, we'll take that off, and these you know, match up pretty good. It's an arrow to an arrow, and you just slide that forward, you tighten it up, feels pretty powerful, folks. It feels like a you know, professional piece of equipment, and you know, I'm gonna be anxious to try this thing out. And then we've got a Velcro part here. And then we've got a harness and belt system, and that is going to be used to carry this here battery unit. Obviously go around your waist, you know, just with an easy adjustment here. You know, you want it fairly snug. It's very comfortable. Now we have the harness, and we will, you know, be trying that out and see if that makes, you know, it more comfortable. Attach, you know, this harness, and then it's going to attach to this belt, which is going to help support this battery system. But for now, I'm going to see if this here belt alone will support the battery system. Okay, So again, you know, the weight is in the battery, and now, you know, the weight is going to be on your hips, you know, and in your legs. You're going to carry it like that, and then it makes the unit itself, you know, very lightweight and able to operate. So that's and again, you know, obviously we talked about some of the benefits of the battery equipment. Much quieter unit, almost to the point where you don't need ear protection. I will personally probably always wear ear protection. I really don't want to take any chances, you know, with my hearing. But it is much quieter than the gas versions. The other thing is the fumes. There are no fumes, toxic, you know, carbon monoxide exhaust fumes that you get from all of the power equipment, all the gas-powered power equipment. You know, I could be on a pair of power shears for an hour, 2 hours straight, and you know, you've got all those fumes that you're breathing. You know, and I mean, I've had jobs, you know, you leave the job site and you're just wiped out. You know, you got the headache, and you know, you're just breathing all those fumes. Not to mention, you know, the gas-powered units are generating a lot of heat, you know, a lot more heat. And, you know, you're standing over a combustion engine for an hour or two, breathing all those fumes, and you're already sweating. It's already hot out. And this thing is just generating even more heat. You know, and that's going to add to, you know, your major wear and tear and fatigue, and you know, how you feel and how much, you know, productivity you can do. And then the also the vibration of the gas-powered equipment, I believe is much more intense than, from what I've heard, and the testimonies that I've heard, is that the electric units are just much smoother, and there's not that vibration. And that vibration can cause a problem. After an hour or two of power shearing, you know, my hands could get tingly and numb, and that can't be good. You know, that can lead to nerve damage and carpal tunnel and all kinds of problems. So if the electric units are that much smoother and reduce that amount of vibration, you know, that'd be fantastic. You know, so yep, I do believe that that there's a tremendous benefit to the battery systems. You know, this tote, I've designed it to be able to put all the batteries in here and the charger, and it has a lid in case it's raining out. But I'm going to be, you know, taking this to the truck, taking it to the job site, using it, and at the end of the day, taking it out of the truck, bringing it back inside, and making sure all the batteries are fully charged for the next day. But yeah, I will be bringing the battery charger with me to the job sites. If we run out of charge on one particular battery, we can pop it into the charger, maybe plug it in at the site there and recharge it. So while we're using the other battery, this one could be, you know, recharging. But anyway, folks, let's give this line trimmer, we'll give it a whirl. Well, folks, yeah, very nice unit. Very nice. Feels very comfortable. Very light and maneuverable. you know, I like to go straight up and down with it. So this should do just fine, folks. This should just do beautifully. It's very nice to be able to just turn the machine on and off at will. I mean, the gas engines, you know, you turn them off, but then in order to get them going again, you know, you got to stop and pull them and get them going again. And, you know, of course, sometimes they don't want to start and that sort of thing. So that's a pain. Or you leave them running, and so you just have that noise constantly. This one, you know, when you stop, it's stopped, it's quiet. And then when you need to go again, it's ready to go. This is the KMA system. So, okay, we take the line trimmer attachment out. This here is the articulating power shear attachment. This here is just a matter of lining up the arrows, tightening up the screw. Yeah, that's the number, that's the one speed. That's a 2-speed. And that's 3-speed, full speed. And I mean, you can just feel that that it wants to cut something. I don't know, folks, it feels really nice. So let's go ahead and take this attachment out. So again, this is the extension chainsaw pole saw attachment. So this again will slide in here. Just a matter of lining up the arrows, tighten the nut there. It's on the second power setting, so that should be plenty. Yeah, the work is made easier, folks. I'm not going to lie, when you have nice equipment. And Stihl, they make the best. They make the best equipment. Okay, that's the KMA 130R. Okay, with the line trimmer attachment, the pole saw attachment, the extension power shears attachment, bed redefiner attachment. So yeah, let's go check out a couple other pieces. Okay folks, well, nothing like some gardening at the end of December to get you ready for spring. Yeah, I'm ready. It's my lineup. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot here, folks. I hope I'm able to do everything I'm able to do with this lineup. We have lots of other stuff in the truck, you know, our shovels and rakes and flat shovels and pitchforks and all of that. This is the main bulk of the power units. We got the HSA 56 small 18-inch bar electric battery powered Stihl hedge trimmer using the AK-20 batteries. And of course, if that's not enough, HSA 94T 24-inch bar battery powered electric power shears with the auxiliary battery pack not on board, connected to the umbilical cord. But yeah, then we have our blower, and the blower is going to take the AK series batteries. This is an AK-20, you know, and you just press the button and it tells you how many bars. This one is fully charged. Click it into place. And I really found this one to be quite powerful. Definitely does the trick. I guess probably one of the ultimate pieces of equipment that we got here for the 2023 season is right here, the Stihl KMA 130R. This is a heck of a nice unit, folks. And again, the battery does not go on board, which really cuts down on the weight of the unit. The power source is coming from an AP series battery. The AP 300S is what we have here, and that's attached to the hip with the battery bag and the hip belt, and eventually the harness. And then of course the umbilical. Plug it right into the unit. You know, all of these attachments will hook up hook up to the KM 130R, and I am definitely excited about the line trimmer attachment, because this is going to eliminate a piece of equipment. I mean, I have a gas-powered Echo line trimmer in there, but I can get rid of that, and I just have the KM 130R with the attachment. So when I need the line trimmer, I just line up the arrows, tighten the wing nut. That will do the trick, folks. That will do the trick. It's nice and lightweight, very powerful, very easy to switch out. Just undo the wing nut, and then you know you're ready to attach your next piece of equipment. We've got the extension power shears, which are tremendous for trimming large shrubs and doing heavy-duty cleanups. We've got the pole chainsaw. We also have the 4-foot extension that will connect to the pole saw or the extension power shears, and that will give us another 4 feet. So we can really get up high on some branches or some large shrubs. But anyway, folks, yeah, I just wanted to show you my 2023 lineup. I'm really pretty excited about it. I do have a brand new pair of Stihl hand shears. So in case we do run out of battery, got a really nice pair of sharp Stihl loppers, you know, for doing beautiful pruning, you know, and that sort of thing. That's very handy. The power shears. One thing you do want to, you know, there's not a lot of maintenance to these, but one thing you do want to do is spray them down with this here Stihl. It's a cleaner and a lubricant for power shears, you know, and just give them a nice little coating, and run it a little bit, and that will clean off all the resin and the sap, and really lubricate them and just keep them running really nice. I also have a Stihl pruning saw, and I could probably spray this down a little bit. Keep that thing nice and greased up. Stihl makes the best equipment. I don't care if you're looking for hand shears, loppers, you know, a hand pruning saw, the best power shears in the world. Whether you're looking for gas or electric, folks, Stihl is top notch. It's just legendary. So that's it. I'm set up, ready to go for 2023. I'm excited. I'm going to put this stuff in the field. I am very confident I am going to be able to enter into 2023 fully charged, fully electric, fully battery, and be able to do what I need to do. So thanks again, folks, for joining me here at The Gardener. We'll see you again next time, and we'll see what this stuff can do. All right, folks. Well, have a good one. Stay in the garden, stay in the landscape, and just enjoy the outdoors. And we'll see you again next time. All right, folks. Thanks a lot. All right. Bye-bye.